Hello and welcome everyone. I have a special video that I'm bringing you, and it is about time that JR4 is going to start, and we already have all 16 contestants ready to play. And we're gonna be drawing the bracket right now for JR4, and these matches are gonna be happening in the following few weeks, so that's gonna be like really exciting. There's gonna be like a series per day, and I'm gonna be casting every single game. You can watch it live on my Twitch channel, or you can actually see it on YouTube, whichever one you prefer. So, without further ado, let's start rolling out the all the people. And also, I'm joined here by Ruffy, who's gonna be helping me do that. Hey, Ruffy.
Hello, we are starting take 69 of this bracket. Hopefully this one Lekshov gets something he can win.
Hell yeah, let's go. So the first person is going to be. We already have DJ 600 out of the list. He was known as the Berserker, at least in the recent times, and yeah, one of the strongest players in the tournament. We're going to be rolling out the first pair first, and then we're going to be matching them up with some opponents. The second person is going to be Ziamon. Ziamon is an amazing player, honestly one of the top in the lobby. However, I don't really see him as a favorite to the tournament because he hasn't practiced the templates that much. However, he actually might start cramming some practice very soon. We'll see how he does. I'm actually really interested.
He did reach the final of Jibas Roulette 3. He won the upper bracket. This time we don't have a lower bracket, so who knows? Maybe he's a one-punch wonder and he will just win again.
Yeah. Honestly, that guy, it adapts like super well. He plays with a phase, like all of a sudden, he can win anything, honestly. Next up is we have the dad himself, Stygian 1. Honestly, the guy doesn't need a lot of introduction in my community. Almost everyone knows him, like a really solid player. And honestly, he is like a dark horse in every single tournament because, honestly, based on his rating bracket and how much he plays, nobody expects him to like perform like that well. But he always like overperforms by quite a bit. And it's really exciting to see him in tournament matches.
Yeah, he always punches above his weight. He was also automatically invited. We got Rito, heck.
Rito. This person, when we invited him, the first thing he said was like, yeah, I'm here to assassinate Lekshov, so I'm really hoping that I'm on the other side of the bracket. Rito, yeah. By the way,
Your needs to be in the next 4 people.
yeah. By the way, for anyone that doesn't know, Feral gave extra incentives for whoever is gonna be knocking me out of the tournament. Monkus. Yeah. Let's get the next person in here. Me, get me in. Oh, it is Feral Cereal. This person is like pretty well known. He's making a name for himself in the community, both as a player and honestly as like a pretty valuable community member. He hosts tournaments, he makes templates, and he also plays, of course, as he made it to the final event of Gibraltar 4, which is pretty amazing. Good job to Cereal making this far, and I'm kind of hoping that I'm gonna play against him. Not gonna lie.
He did qualify undefeated.
Oh,
Oh no, he
undefeated. Oh
lost
my.
one game to Philip. He won 2-1 the series though.
Okay, that's nice.
So he was like 6-1 overall.
Nice. Then, speaking of Philly, Buck, we have him in the list as well. Then we have 2 more people before we start getting some pairs. Please get me out of the Rito danger zone.
Well, it's not the worst bracket up like the upper one.
Yeah.
The first people.
Dark Papega. Dark Papega is honestly like a pretty notoriously high lobby spammer. And the lobby he like performs really well. He is like 800 plus rating. I think on like not one account, but I'm not really sure on that. Sometimes tracking Smurfs gets like a little bit difficult, and so it goes. So yeah. Um, then we have the last player before we get any pairs, and that is going to be. Oh, is it me? Is it? Hey, that's
No,
me. Okay. So I'm in the lower bracket of the tournament along with Philippak, Serial, and Dr. Pega. Honestly, seems pretty rigged. This might be the attempt, Ruffy.
yeah, Rito versus Leksha finals. The script is happening.
Yeah, let's go. So the first pair is gonna be DG600 and let's see it. It is Am I Villain? Ooh, this person. I played him quite a bit. He's a pretty amusing guy. He has multiple accounts that are like about 600 rating, but and honestly, he goes above 700 as well. He's like a very inconsistent player. Whenever he performs, he can perform like super well, but sometimes he like absolutely flops. So I'm honestly pretty excited to cast his games.
He's just limit testing on against you, like Chef. He
Yeah.
will overperform in the tournament.
So Zaimon's opponent is going to be
Team.
Dim. Okay, also a player that I played against quite a bit recently. This guy, honestly, you see, Dolphy's not in the tournament because, well, there's a lot happening in this country, very great, and also, he was just a little bit done with Duel because he played like so much, he grinded so much, he got like a little bit burned out from that, and
Wait,
so, yeah.
Dolby is not in the tournament?
Wait, he is. Oops, wait. Oh, he wasn't in another one. Oh yeah, wait, my bad. Wait, he's here. Okay, anyway, what I wanted to say was, there you go. What I wanted to say was that Tim and Dolphy are like pretty closely tied. They talk a lot about the game, and they even had like a deal where if they don't break before 1v1, the other one is a loser. And I thought that was like a very Pepega kind of deal with each other. But they've been performing so well recently. I had like some really strong good games, and Tim still overperforms me. I'm actually really scared of this guy, and of course of Dolphy too. It seems like they've been coming up with new strategies on some of these templates. We'll see how they perform in the template pool that we have for JR4. So yeah, and that is Tim versus Zarmon. I am honestly favoring Tim by quite a bit here, despite Zarmon being on average the better Hero 3 player. Okay, Stygian versus Glowhammer. And once again, needs no introduction. The biggest Polish content creator, grinder of duels, and yeah, honestly, awesome matchup. Very exciting to see this one. Then Rito. Wait, actually, I should probably move this. Hmm, late, but better than ever. um, okay, so Rito versus who is it going to be? Of course, Rito is one of the best players in the lobby in pretty much every single template, and he's going to be playing up against Gongwazi. Gongwazi! He's like
We can put Quatsi as well. You're actually rigged. Number 69 is rigged.
yeah, dude, Gongwazi is like the powerhouse well, honestly, in any like one hero format, he's been like consistently 900 plus rating and been destroying people. And it happened like all of a sudden. It seems like he just like got the format and then he just like started owning everyone. I feel like he's been owning like so much that he's almost got a little bit bored even. Hopefully JR4 is gonna be bringing him some decent competition. So, next up, we have the French cereal guy versus Elray Dream Hunter? Ooh,
Dream Hunter.
Dream Hunter. Okay. Dream Hunter is also, I feel like he's very similar to Dr. Pega, really high up in the ladder of Heroes 3, and yeah, pretty consistently good player. Honestly, just deserves a spot, very much so. Amazing player. I'm
Fun
favoring Dream Hunter a lot here, yeah?
Fun fact about him, he started directly in the lower bracket of the qualifiers because he signed up a little bit late, and then he just won every single game.
Damn. Yeah, very deserving spot here in the JR4 finals. Then Philipok, I feel like Philipok had like one of the easier routes into the grand final, and he's gonna be like a little bit of an underdog in the tournament, yeah?
He did lose a series to Pharaoh and one to Dark Pepega, but then he beat Ice Cat. That's his story.
Mm-hmm. So,
So probably one of the
Phil,
less favorite ones.
yeah. And he's up against Dolphy.
Dolphy.
Wow. Um, yeah. Dolphy, one of the best players of one hero formats in the entire game as well. Well, I mean, everyone here, I can say almost everyone here I can mention as such. I mean, that's why they're here in the first place. But Dolphy stands above the rest. He's been very invested and he's been playing really well. And he also has a very distinct advantage to some of the other players here as well. Not many players actually invested themselves much into some of the templates that are going to be present in JR4. For example, me and some of the others have been, not really that into Ludocross quite yet, and we're going to be getting into it now. But Dolphy has already been practicing empty Outcast and Ludocross for longer than the other people. So I'm honestly favoring Dolphy a lot here in the tournament so far. So next up, yeah.
If it does end up that Dolphy cannot participate, we are most likely giving him his spot to Kiraha, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, because of the Ukraine situation, mind you. Dolphy
Yes.
is from Kiev. Dark Pepega is going up against, let us see, Elray? Elray.
Wow, you
Um,
thought El Rey.
yep.
He's the one who eliminated Kiraha, by the way.
Yeah, Elray has been performing like very astoundingly well. Honestly, I've had the pleasure of seeing Elray in like some other games too. For example, Warcraft 3. Wherever he goes, he just dominates. He's just like a talented individual. Yeah, just really, really good at video games, and any one hero events here are gonna be like no exception whatsoever. So I would be very scared of Elray. And I get Wujeki. Wujeki is one of the only names here that I don't really actively recognize, which I find to be probably one of the easiest matches. In the last JR, I didn't win a single match, like not a single match in the entire event. So this time, the odds of me winning a game are looking way better. So yeah, that's amazing.
You know, Wujeki is probably the biggest dark horse. He also got very, very lucky in the qualifiers. I'm not saying that as if he's a bad player, but he did have the fortune of having a pretty easy group. He won his group, then he lost to Konkwatsi and to El Rey, and then he automatically qualified because Finn is Ukrainian as well, and he is just not online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see.
So thankfully for him, he's lucky again, and he gets his weakest opponent in the first round. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. So by the way, if you don't understand, the players are going to be playing the adjacent player first, and then they're going to be playing then their half, and then the grand finale, of course. Um, so I feel like this is honestly like an awesome bracket. I mean, it favors me quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy with that as well.
nah, you'll lose first round.
No way, no way. Okay. So that will do. These are the JR4 roles. Yeah, I'm really hoping to catch you over at my stream where I'm going to be casting every single game live or playing if we're doing that. And yeah, see you there. Thanks for watching. And good luck to all the participants as well.
Bye bye.